Okay, so we missed an intro here, a little tiny bit of information when I started the game for the first time to make sure everything was working right. And it made me agree to the statement that I was not easily disturbed, and that I agreed to play, and that this game's all fucked up, and that I don't have an anxiety disorder, which is... Now, it looks like a cute dating simulator, doesn't it? But there's apparently some sort of horrible thing at its core that's horrific and terrifying and awful. And I get the feeling, hopefully, that it's not like when I played... when I had a friend recommend... Hopefully it is like when I had a friend recommend we watch Madoka, the anime. Madoka? I think that's what it is. Anyway, because I got about 2 or 3 episodes into it, and I just texting my friend like, oh, congratulations, you did it. You trolled me into watching a magical girl anime. Good for you. I spent like an hour of my life doing this. And he's like, no, just keep going. And I was like, but then the very next episode was when I realized its true nature. So hopefully this is something similar. Please enter my name. Hero Robb. Hey! I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently. Hey, I get that. And I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. What an asshole. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. Ha! Ha! I overslept again. But I caught you this time. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. Wow, I'm an asshole. You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's me, Hero Robb. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Oh, no, this was me. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean, even if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. Whatever. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Hero Robb, I apologize for female voices. Have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? Club you to death. That's what my asshole self would say, apparently. I told you already, I'm not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did. In one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me, when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average. Getting by on the average? Is that like a cool, on the average? Is that like a cool kid thing? I'm just going on the average. While spending my free time on games and anime. That doesn't sound too bad. I was talking about how I was worried that you wouldn't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. And I know you're happy now, but I'd die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though. Will you at least promise you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I'm like a total asshole to this woman, and then I'm like, wow, and then my inner monologue is like, wow, I'm surprised I was that nice to her. I should have been even more of an asshole. It's like, Jesus Christ. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside her head. Judging by how you converse with your friends and how your inner monologue goes, it looks like she's right about maybe being concerned that your social skills are a little, I don't know, in need of advancement. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After packing up my things, wow, I wish school days were as freaking, Jesus, over before I knew it. My God, every day from freaking elementary school up through college for me was freaking goddamn horrifically 12 million hours long, 7 days in a single 10-minute period. Anyway, after I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. An ounce of motivation to leave? Man, oh no, dude, probably check out the clubs. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hello! Sayori? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. Or she teleported in because she's a demon. I don't know, maybe I don't know, maybe she just walked in. I don't think she's a demon. I looked around and realized I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late for your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, know what? Well, that you could come to my club. Sayori. Yeah? There's no way I'm going to your club. Meanie. God damn it. Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Well, that sounds okay. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Well, whatever, that's fine. Since she was the first one to show any interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title Vice President. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please! Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday that I would be bringing in a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep! I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead or if she's so cunning as to have planned all of this out. I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? But only for a cupcake, not because I like you or you're my friend or anything. Yes, let's go! And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. Wow! You fucking dramatic much? But the cupcake will be flavored with a taste of despair. I dejectedly followed Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, but generally used for third-year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member is here! I told you, don't... Oh, no, that's me. I told you, don't call me a new member. I glance around the room. Girl 1, welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always says nice things about you. Seriously, you brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Girl 3, Jesus Christ. Ah, Hero Robb, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. All words escape me in this situation. I've never been around people before, and I don't know how to speak, I guess. This club isn't full of incredibly cute girls! Wow, what a fucking weirdo. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She's also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back to the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monika, is that right? That's right. It's great to see you again, Hero Robb. Monika smiles sweetly, okay, and gives a weird, unnatural pose. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monika was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. That reminds me of something else. Never mind. It reminds me of the songs to wear pants to. I'll just stop. It reminds me of songs to wear pants to, where you can just recommend songs for, I don't know if it's still up or not. You can recommend songs for this guy, and he'll just make them and sing them and write the song about it. And this guy was like, I want you to write this song about this girl that I like, and so I can play it to her. And her descriptions are, you know, she has beautiful long brown hair, bright blue eyes, and a great athletic body. And the whole song, it was only like a few seconds long, was like, you have beautiful bright blue eyes, long brown hair, and a great athletic body. And he just kept saying, I don't even care about your personality, over and over again for the song. And it was pretty great. Basically, completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monika. I don't know... This isn't like how real people think about other people in normal situations, is it? This is like weird. My character is like weird, right? This is like not what normal people think about other people. Come sit down, Hero Robb. We made a room for you at the table, so you can sit next to me or Monika. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there's one space next to Monika and one space next to Sayori. It looks like, to me, that there are just rows and rows and rows and rows and rows. Whatever, it's fine. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room, where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Ooh! That's like a goofy sound. Woo! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make the ears. That sounds adorable, but kind of gross because overly sweet. I don't like sweet delicacies. I'm the weirdo there, though. So cute! I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one first, then Monica. I follow. It's delicious. Sayori talks with her mouth full and already has managed to get icing on her face. Lol. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like Haven't I heard this somewhere before? Made them for you or anything? Huh? I thought technically you did. Sayori said, well, maybe, but not for, you dummy. Alright. Maybe stop being a weird, antagonistic bitch all of a sudden. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. This is really awkward. This is gonna... If I got fucking tricked into playing this, harem anime freaking dating simulator where all of the girls in this literature club just have such a crush on you. Because clearly Sayori does. Clearly fucking the one who made the cupcakes, what was it? Natsuki does. Yuri, who the fuck knows? And I don't remember what this girl's name is. But who knows about that? But at least 2 of the 4 definitely have a crush on me, which is whatever. Let's hope that this is actually not what it appears to be, but let's hope this is not what it appears to be. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. Okay, so 3 of the girls have a crush on the main... Oh, god damn it, this is... I really hope that I didn't get duped here. I meant that, I believe you. I believe that you don't like me. I believe that you have no intentions of being my friend. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow. Then smiles at me. So, what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. I stayed up nights worrying about this question. I couldn't sleep for hours thinking about this question. Some days, I had to sit down and lie on my kitchen floor in the middle of cooking food when I thought about this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so... That's okay. Don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the Literature Club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Oh my god, I can't stand this woman. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Well, you know, let me get into this weird, unnatural position. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Well, okay. She's not quite as awful as I thought she was at first, but whatever. Monica really is a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. What? It's... How does whatever. I think that literature would grab people's attention because that's sort of its job. But whatever. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah! We'll do our best. You know it! Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard to find these... just to find these three. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So, Hero Robb, what kinds of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. Hey! I like this lady. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. Well, I want to know what she says. Jesus. And get to talk about the fucking weird shit fantasies I have, whatever. She seems reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. I like this chick more and more! Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. Oh ho ho! Huh. Every time she talks. Gets better. I read a horror book once. Wow, I'm a douche. I desperately grasped something that I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you, I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Oh, wow. This lady. This woman knows what she's talking about. I hate horror? Oh, why is that? Well, I just... Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud! And give that back! Fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are. Sayori sidles up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. I'm not cute! Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Ah, not a very confident writer yet. Why am I being so fucking, weird to this lady? I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. Aw, I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea. Everyone. Huh? Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika. Let's save it. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then, next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it! Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will get us all a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Hero Robb? Monika smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. Huh? What's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club and bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. Sorry. My asthma. I never said I would join this club. Sayori might have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and, I lose my train of thought. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But, I'm sorry. I thought... Hero Robb! You all... I'm defenseless against these three girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? When there are people in the room? I don't know, whatever. That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Oh god, what a weirdo. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Yes, I'm so happy! Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey! You really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came here for cupcakes, I would be super pissed. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. You know, like the title of the... game. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting, so we can all share. Monika looks over at me once more. Hero Robb, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monika with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey, Hero Rob, since we are already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right, Sayori and I never walk home together anymore, because she always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between 4 girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monika. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright, I just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. I'm really hoping it picks up. It's time to write a poem. Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. Entropy. Starscape. Wrath. Contamination. What are these? Oh. Unstable. Existence? Uncontrollable. Swimsuit? Oh, Jesus. Tragedy. Philosophy? Tragedy. Ooh. Tough choice. Let's go with philosophy. Secretive? I like that. Misery, anxiety? That might be the one. Vertigo? That's a good one. Heaven sent? Sadness? No, that's a little effulgent. Let's go with grief. Infinite. Ooh, like that one. Oh my god, I gotta pick 20 words? Jesus. Whisper. Let's go with infinite. Pain. Massacre? No. Agonizing. Horror. Breathe. Okay, I just noticed that one of the girls jumps every time you use a word that she likes, I guess. I probably should have been paying attention to that, but whatever. Eternity. Doki Doki. After image, I like that. Inferno. Poof. Poof. Sunset. Disown. Shame. Hi again, Hero Rob. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Hero Rob. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on. Like he deserves any slack? Sayori told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year too? I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what, but if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the classroom. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature? Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Hero Robb always gives his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Sayori, that's because your room is so messy it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once? Ah. What? Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come? You and Hero Robb can become good friends too. Sayori. I should probably save it here and say we'll start this on the next thrilling episode of Hero Robb. We'll find out how the poem does.